Good morning, everybody. I just figured I would pop on while I'm making some food prep for the day and just really talk about how important it is to use nutrition to heal and feel better. So a few weeks ago, I did a talk on perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopause and the changes that happen. And the great news is so much is in your control. This should be an exciting time of life. This is a big stage of your life. It could start in your late 30s. It could go to 60 and beyond. So you want to really embrace this time and take control rather than feel defeated. Like, well, this is aging and this is what I have and I don't move as well and I don't walk as well and I don't sleep as well. You don't have to take any of that. I have been doing a deep dive into my own nutrition. I have been doing this for years and years. I learned at a very young age how nutrition is in my control and what I can do to make myself as healthy as possible. You know, you want to do what is in your control to feel better. And since I've gotten into health coaching, I've worked with people on taking a few little things and stacking them into healthy habits. So I've been popping on here and talking about the importance of hydration, the importance of sleep, the importance of stress management, the importance of course, nutrition and moving your body. So, you know, it's an exciting time. I mean, I hope you can hear that in my voice. There are so many foods that are anti-inflammatory that you can add into your diet and then start swapping out some of the things that maybe cause the inflammation, that underlying inflammation that may make us feel not ourselves, low energy, not sleeping well enough, not moving as well as we should or could. You know, we want to be able to thrive and live a long, healthy life. For some of us, it's weight loss is the goal, and that's great. But when you make these healthy swaps and healthy changes, weight loss will occur as a byproduct of all the healthy changes in your life. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel more in control, because when we know we can make a change, that can excite us. You know, we don't want to feel like we need a prescription for everything. You know, we really want to say, what can we do? What can we eat? When we eat, that's also important. I talked about the pandemic made us professional snackers. We just eat all day. You know, there could be, you could be working from home and you're really not eating a full meal, and that maybe makes you snack more often. When we snack more often, that insulin has to work. Every time food comes into the body, that insulin comes out and has to make that sugar go into our cells. And if it's too much, it just taxes the body. That's what you want to really avoid. So I'm not saying starve yourself. I eat 2 to 3 healthy meals a day and have maybe a healthy snack. Usually I try to shoot for 3 healthy meals a day, and putting a little of added protein into those meals and fiber and healthy fats keeps you satiated, so you're not grabbing for things all day. That's going to help your blood sugar, it's going to help your insulin, it's just going to help you feel better. And it's just kind of the way we were back in the day when we were kids. You know, we didn't have snacking all day. It was like you ate 3 meals and maybe a snack, and that was it. Now, the American diet is just kind of like eating on the run. We're all busy. It's really no fault of anyone. It's just the way we live now. You know, we are more active. We're working. We're eating in the car. We're eating at drive-thru. We're dropping our kids off. We're eating in the car, you know, making our car like our office, or working from home. That food is at the ready so you can grab something. So the more you can plan, and I'm not saying stress yourself out by planning. I don't like to stress anybody out. And if any of this is stressing you out, start small. When some people show their meal prep for the week, ooh, that stresses me out. But I do have a plan in my head for what I'm going to have during the week, and then that is revealed in my food shopping. So I usually go grocery shopping once a week, but then I have to fill in for, you know, things like your fruits and veggies, your lettuce, you know, your avocados. So I just fill in with those types of things. I'm going to get my smoothie ready while I talk to you. So think about those little things. And then if that's not working for you, then you might want to look at tracking. Again, tracking only if it's going to work for you. I'm just getting my blend jet. So, you know, if you're doing this for a few weeks, if you're eating the 3 healthy meals and drinking on the water and you're not seeing or feeling results, then maybe go to some tracking. And you can use MyFitnessPal, or you can use any of these trackers just to get an idea of your macros. And macros, counting macros is just smart calorie counting. So, but again, if it's going to stress you out, don't do it. I recommend maybe if it's, you know, try it for a day or two, because you might be like, wow, I'm not getting enough carbs. I'm not getting enough protein in your diet. So sometimes those areas can be eye-opening, and then you can plug in the little changes. I don't eat meat. I do eat salmon. That's about the only fish I eat now. I had some on my salad yesterday. It was so good and gave me a ton of protein and good omega-3 fatty acids, which is what we want. So, you know, plug in those things if you're not a meat eater, and, you know, find your seeds, find your, I love these hemp hearts. They're tons of protein, 10 grams of protein in 3 tablespoons. So I spread that out through the day. Greek yogurt, another one. I use the plain, I don't use any sweetened or fruit. I get my fruit in my yogurt from the berries. And by the way, blueberries and raspberries, all those berries are so anti-inflammatory, along with your avocados, your nuts, your green leafy vegetables. So all good stuff. And the exciting thing is, this is all here for you. It might take some time for you to get used to some flavors or try new things, but before you know it, you're gonna be like excited about, oh wow, what's in the chia seeds? Oh, I throw chia seeds in something and get my fiber. You wanna get about 25 grams of fiber in a day, minimum for women. I think it's 35 for men. So it's gonna be exciting to get these plates filled with wonderful, fresh fruits and vegetables, healthy fats, good protein, complex carbohydrates, you know, your brown rice, your sweet potatoes, your quinoa, your maybe brown pasta, whole grain pasta. It's going to feel really good. So I hope this helps. It really is in your control. So don't feel like you have to suffer, you have to live with how you're feeling. These things, they're sneaky. They're going to make you feel better as you go. And the way to do it is slow, sustainable, healthy habit stacking. This week, maybe focus on your water. I had a client who said, wow, I'm just not feeling good. My joints are achy, but you know what? I really haven't been drinking water. Well, yes, that's a big component. And it's something so in our control. So if you look at those big ticket items. I call them the non-negotiables. Think about, big bubbles. Okay, so you have water, hydration, 2 to 3 liters a day. Check it off. Have this at the ready. Drink it with a meal, before a workout, during a workout. Get that in. Check it off your box. Okay, movement. Can you go out for a walk today? Can you get an exercise class in today? You can go to my YouTube channel, do all or part of those workouts, but just keep it simple. A walk, movement, stretching, move your body throughout the day if you need to. If you're sitting most of the day, look at that non-exercise activity. So you don't want to work out in the morning or at night and then sit for 10 hours. Not good. So you want to get around and move a little bit. You don't have to go crazy. Just go out for a little walk, get some fresh air, 5-10 minutes. Check that off your box. You got your movement, you got your water. Nutrition. Be excited about what you're eating. I have in front of me for my smoothie, I have my spinach, I have my banana, I'm gonna throw in there. I'm gonna put in a little, I usually go to like an almond milk or a coconut water. You can use regular water. I'm gonna throw in some chia seeds, lots of fiber. So get that balanced meal. Stick with 3 healthy meals and a snack, that's it. Half your plate, fresh fruits and vegetables. The more, the better. quarter of your plate, some good healthy protein. Another quarter of your plate, some healthy complex carbohydrates. A little bit of healthy fat, your water, you're good to go. You are good, and that should keep you satisfied. And then if you want to put in a healthy snack, yeah, grab some, maybe almond butter with an apple or something like that. Getting that protein in to each meal is key, even into your breakfast. I used to eat just toast for like a late breakfast. I'm not a big early breakfast person. I usually break my fast late morning because I'm busy. I work out in the morning, but my body is used to that. So I now have been putting on some avocado on my whole wheat or rye toast, and then I put a little bit of hemp seeds on it. Well, there's some protein and a good healthy fat and a complex carbohydrate. So that really keeps me full. Sometimes I'll do a yogurt, and I'm not saying you have to do what I'm doing. I'm just giving you an example of that balance throughout the day. You want to avoid those added sugars. So if you're a big oatmeal person or if you're having something like cereal, look at those labels. I did a chat on the added sugars. Eliminate that. Added sugars, not the sugars in your apple, okay? That's natural occurring sugar, okay? So added sugars, anything in a box, your oatmeal, your cereal, those are big culprits. Your granola, sometimes it sounds so healthy, but not so healthy sometimes. Not saying you can't have some, but they recommend 25 grams, and this is the American Heart Association, 25 grams of added sugars. That's only 100 calories. So there's 4 calories per gram in a carbohydrate, in a sugar. So look to that. Maybe swap out maybe some nuts. If you like crunch instead of your granola, maybe go for some walnuts. I've been adding in walnuts. I usually go almonds, but I was getting a little tired of almonds. So look at this, 2.5 grams of omega-3 fatty acids, which is what you want, 5 grams of protein, and then you've got 4 grams of carbs. Salt and cholesterol free. Perfect. Adds that crunch to a smoothie or a yogurt or a salad. Boom, add it in. Be excited about that. So get that protein, get that fiber, get the healthy fats, the avocado, the olive oil. Stay away from the added sugars. You don't need it, but you can have a little bit every day. Live by that 80-20 rule. 80% of the time you're in your routine, you're good. But if you go out and you indulge, that's fine. If you eat late at night and it messes up your sleep once in a while, that's okay. We're meant to enjoy our life. We need that balance. But, studies show that finishing your last meal, say if you have your dinner at 6 or 7 o'clock, and then closing that kitchen, your body is digested by the time you go to bed, so it's not working overtime, because that can really disrupt your sleep. Same with caffeine. I've been limiting my caffeine after 12. It's been hard for me, but I've been trying to swap in like a decaf green tea if I need something, or just my water. So I hope this helps. Be excited about these changes that you can implement. It is in your power to feel better. So you don't have to feel like, oh, I'm doing my normal things and I'm putting on weight in areas that I never had it. That's normal. That's normal aging, and it's especially normal for women in those perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause years. Your estrogen is dropping, your progesterone is dropping, your testosterone is dropping, those sex hormones throw off that balance in your body. So you can totally offset it with these healthy habits. Working on your strength training, that's going to help your metabolism. So ladies, I think all of us actually at 30 start to lose muscle mass. If you're not replacing it with some resistance training, whether it be outside resistance of weights or resistance bands or body weight, you're going to slow the metabolism, because your metabolism works better and it's more efficient when you have muscle, okay? When you lose that muscle, that's when people say, my metabolism is shutting down. It's not shutting down. It's just the normal aging process. And that just kind of happens. You just have to work with it and find that walking, that cardiovascular training, that resistance training, and some maybe mind-body work that's going to de-stress you. It's going to make you feel better. So remember, the cardiovascular training, especially for your insulin levels, that really helps your blood sugar levels. So that's why cardio is, I'm not saying it's better than strength training. You really need both. But the cardiovascular is really important because of how it regulates your blood sugar. I know I'm throwing a lot at you. I'm going to get my smoothie going. But if you're interested in my smoothie, I've made this before. I've got some banana. I've got some, I try not to measure too much, but I'm just going to pour in what looks like to be, I don't know, about there. Sometimes you have to play with it, about that much. And sometimes I put in almond butter. Today I'm not going to, because I'm going to go more hemp seeds and berries. So I'm going to put in some blueberries. I love blueberries. They have been like my go-to because they give me that natural sweetness in my yogurt, even in a salad. I'm a big bowl, you know, all your meal in one bowl. I don't like a lot of bowls. So I throw everything in there. I'll try to post a picture of my salmon salad. I had everything in there. I had everything but the kitchen sink in there. All sorts of green, leafy green vegetables. I had some broccoli. I think I had some carrots, I had some arugula, spinach, some probably iceberg lettuce because I like that for the water content, a little bit of olive oil, salmon, oh, so delicious, mandarin oranges, a little bit of tomatoes. I'm telling you, I had a lot in that bowl. It was big. And I think I did sprinkle maybe some walnuts. There was some crunch in there. I think I had walnuts in there. So it was delicious. So easy to prepare, and delicious too. And I was stuffed after it, stuffed. And I even have a little bit in my fridge for today. So keep the comments coming. I know this is a lot to throw at you, but I'm just excited. My main reason for sharing this was I'm just taking the little sticks off my spinach. I don't like those in my smoothie or in my salad. It's a little messy, but it's okay. More importantly, to tell you, you have so much in your control. It's an exciting time to eat healthy and to find the foods that are going to be healthy for you and help you feel better, decrease that snacking, and get you more in tune with why you're doing what you're doing. And that's where I come in as a health coach. Message me. If you'd like to work personally one-on-one, I can delve a little deeper with you. But if you try these things and just journal, I'm going to try to get more water in this week. You do one healthy thing, you'll do 5 other healthy things throughout the day. So now I'm rambling, but I am going to get this smoothie going. So I got my blueberries, my spinach, my banana, and my unsweetened almond milk. I'm going to throw some chia seeds in. I just kind of sprinkle a little bit, but they're going to add really healthy fiber and omega-3s, 8 grams of fiber. And you know what? Just for the heck of it, I'm adding a few almonds. So instead of my almond butter, I'm sorry, not almonds, walnuts. I'm going to add a little bit of walnuts, and we'll see how this tastes. I like to play around with it. Oh, look at this. Here's an apple. I think I'm going to throw that in too. So just be careful because sometimes you have to add, when you stuff this much in, sometimes you have to add a little bit more liquid. So I might add some water. Let's see how this comes out. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I might have to give it a little shake. I can't wait. Yeah, this is gonna need another round. Sometimes I have to hit it twice and it's not hitting the top, so I may need a little more. Oh, there it goes. The blend jet is 20 seconds per cycle. So I'm gonna make sure this is on tight. I'm gonna give it a shake, and I'm gonna put a little bit more, I don't feel like going to the sink, so I'm gonna put a little bit more of my almond milk in it. And this looks good. I can't wait to try this. Okay, let me try it again. I'm gonna go get a straw. And I bought these cute little straws at Target in the dollar section. so they're reusable. Top rack dishwasher safe. And aren't these fun? You know, get a few things that you can be excited about. Like if you're trying to drink more water, get yourself a fun water bottle. Look at, I'm gonna pick this color and I'm gonna eat the rest of my fruit. I only put a half a banana in here and I only put a little bit of the apple, so I'm gonna enjoy the rest of that. That's good. So again, I swapped out, I put some berries in instead of the almond butter. Just felt like mixing it up. It's delicious. I hope to see you soon and stay in touch. Put a comment below if you have any questions.